We wake to it. We measure it. We race against it. Time, the silent backdrop to every moment of our lives. But what is it? A flowing river? An arrow pointing forward? Or something far stranger? Tonight, let's slow everything down and ask a question most never dare to truly confront. What is time, really? At first glance, time feels simple. It ticks. It flows. It divides events into before and after. But in physics, time is not so obedient. In Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not absolute. It stretches, it bends, it dances with space. Together, they form a unified fabric, space-time. And in this fabric, movement affects time. The faster you move, the slower time passes for you, relative to someone at rest. This is not science fiction. It's been tested, confirmed. Astronauts on the International Space Station, moving at thousands of kilometers per hour, age slightly less than people on Earth. Atomic clocks flown on planes tick differently than those on the ground. Time, it seems, is elastic. But there's more. Gravity also affects time. Near massive objects, like planets or black holes, time runs slower than in empty space. Clocks on satellites orbiting Earth must be adjusted because they experience less gravity. And thus, time moves faster for them than for us on the surface. It's called gravitational time dilation. So already our intuition is failing. Time isn't fixed. It's not universal. It's relative, not just philosophically, but physically. But this raises a deeper question. If time flows differently depending on where you are, is it even flowing at all? Or is that an illusion? Some physicists suggest that time doesn't pass, that all moments in time exist simultaneously, like pages in a book. We experience time sequentially, but that might just be the way our brains interpret reality. To the universe, there may be no past or future, only a vast, four-dimensional block of space-time where every event already is. This is called the block universe theory. In this view, your birth, your death, every breath in between, all coexist in a timeless structure. It's unsettling, but also strangely beautiful, because it means nothing is truly lost. Every moment is etched into the fabric of reality, forever. But then, why do we feel time pass? Why do we remember the past, but not the future? Why does entropy, the measure of disorder, always increase? That's the real mystery. Time has a direction, a flow from order to chaos. From low entropy to high. Eggs crack, but don't uncrack. Ice melts, but never spontaneously refreezes. This is the arrow of time. But here's the twist. The fundamental laws of physics are time-symmetric. They work just as well forward as backward. Nothing in the math demands time move in one direction. The arrow of time seems to come not from physics, but from initial conditions. The fact that the universe began in a state of incredibly low entropy, and ever since, it's been unraveling. But that might not be a cosmic law, just a cosmic accident. In some theories, time could flow backward in other regions of the universe, or in other universes entirely. And what about quantum mechanics? In the realm of the very small, time behaves strangely. Particles don't have definite states until observed. They exist in superpositions, smeared across possibilities, and some interpretations suggest time itself may emerge from entanglement, the mysterious connection between particles across space. In this view, time is not fundamental. It's not a backdrop. It's a construct, emerging from the relationships between things. And perhaps it's an illusion altogether. This is the radical view of physicist Julian Barbour, who suggests that time doesn't exist, that all we have are nows, individual, complete configurations of the universe. No flow, no passage, just a cosmic slideshow, each frame perfectly still, but our minds give it motion. If that's true, what then is memory? What is choice? What is change? Are we just patterns skipping across frozen frames? Or is our perception of time the most real thing of all? Maybe we can never answer these questions. Maybe time hides behind the veil of consciousness, so close, so intimate, that we can't step outside it to see what it truly is. But perhaps we don't need to. Perhaps it's enough to know that time is not what it seems, that it bends, shifts, expands and contracts, that it might not flow. And yet, here we are, living in it, measuring it in seconds, feeling it in heartbeats, losing it in dreams. So tonight, let time dissolve. Let it slow, stretch, and shimmer. Let go of clocks, of calendars, of deadlines, and ask yourself, if time is an illusion, what becomes possible when we stop believing in it? Maybe the future is already here. Maybe the past never left. Maybe this moment, right now, is all there ever was, and all there ever will be, and that's enough.